Buttons in the cocoa. Starts to look like you do. Another fall of victory.
Saturday,
Tell me ready for the aftermath. Coming back. Pops how we do.
It's an honor to be here today. But I love the theme, American healing. Well, first, let's think about something. Where did America come from? Have it always been America? Or was it just created to be America? Who are the real Americans? America keep changing and changing and changing. Let's go back in time when the American Indians looked like I look and roamed the southeast part of the United States freely. I love what the mayor said. We have to tell the truth. We cannot heal America till we fix the foundation. Can we start right there?
Playing with these things like we ain't making money. Playing with ganging and we ain't the same. $100 I'm really getting money, so I was late to school.
Truth is always necessary.
Hit the out the hole down 50. Watch me hit them like 50 if the hole trying to get me. Hit the out the hole down 50. Watch me hit them like 50 if the hole trying to get me. Hit the out the hole down 50. Watch me hit them like 50. Blowing on that bomb, yeah, that Hiroshima. Napalm in my palm, yeah, that's that Nina. Burners on deck, yeah, we keep a heater. Hoes on deck in a four-seater. On the grind and I'm looking for a fortune. On the block, but it's hot, it's scorching. Get your ass out, man. Pedal to the metal, pedal to the metal, go hard, go hard. 2 hits of the blunt, then I hit the liquor. Face on stuff, that one hit a quitter. Need a bad bitch, yeah, real go getter. Too drunk, not lit, bitch, pass me a gassing. Pedal to the metal, doing heavy drugs like I'm doing heavy metal. What you expected? We some kids from the ghetto. Shooting like Bill, put some pills in the jello. Taking shot after shot.
Whew. For the win, for the win. Yes, sir, yes, sir. Y'all know what it is, Mr. 100. Him down.
Hundreds and fifties, huh? Hundreds and fifties, huh? Hundreds and fifties, yo. Hundreds and fifties, huh? Hundreds and fifties, huh? Hundreds and fifties, huh?
Shalana, salute, son. Salute. The wolves are in the building.
Bitch from the city, dancing with some big ass titties.
Big ass.
I know a bitch from 60s, but we counting them hundreds and 50s. She's a jack girl, talk that smack girl.
Jack girl talk that smack girl.
Supposed to be baffled on my ass, so I be talking rude. Activists here remiss, got me talking screw. Take your chance like raffle, bite the apple, fuck with dude. I'm the bestest, do not test us, Mr. Boom Coon. Thank a lot of clout, hoes going in and out. I'm the one who's showing routes. I'm balling out, big bang, a lot of dank. Lucky cause that shit stank. Little mama, what you drink? Can't you see I'm balling out? Ching, ching, I'm still counting, still doing math.
Still doing math.
With my most loyal supporters, a few. You don't see Native Americans doing that, do you?
Oh, sneak peek.
Leave it like that. Years ago, where this Rob Cigar Store Indian statue was sold on eBay for a staggering $1.
Keep it consistent, do y'all thing, keep it always 100.
Hand for shit. I got your ass, man. Trade me on this shit. I did get theatrics. If you ain't got theatrics, I don't know. I'm small time YouTuber now. You know, I ain't with the kids, the trades, the cabbies, the Nina boys, and, you know what I'm saying? The locals and all, you know what I'm saying? I'm a small time, but look, when I feel like putting that extra work in and starting some beef and that kind of crazy shit, it's gonna be only popping. Y'all know that's like, hey, I don't want to buy with that Hennessy and cheap coat today, nigga. Get shots up. We're gonna work with that one. Y'all, you know, every show got some weird some drink going on. Man, right now we got the truth just going, man. We got the truth, man.
Carrots on my wrist. We got turn on the rabbit fool. Buttons in the coupe. Go faster with that window. Another flawless victory. We don't have to score. We know the truth. The parts ain't that the truth. Carrots on my wrist. We got turn on the rabbit fool. Buttons in the coupe. Go faster with that window. Another flawless victory. We don't have to score. Shit. Yeah. We know the truth. The parts ain't that the truth. Yeah. Carrots on my wrist. We got turn on the rabbit fool. Yeah. Buttons in the coupe. Go faster. What that one do? Another flawless victory. We know don't have to score, bitch.
Yeah. Got off for. That's how I had your bitch.
She make her knees at the post, fingers and touching her toes. She picking up on the gum, she gon' call on the phone. She got down on the phone.
Oh, free. Oh, free. Got off for. She picking up on
it's some shit you don't know. She get rid of her clothes. Cause my kids on her clothes. She get hit on the low, but this been going on. I knew her for a minute. My name ain't been there, so I've been in it. She
hey, RJ.
Then I double back like a kidney.
Man. Check this out. 100. As we bounce to the topic at hand. Profession is expected, so don't let her check this out. Independence Day. Y'all hear all that shit, right? It's Baghdad out here today. All y'all gonna hear all day is blue, blah, blah, boom, boom, blah, boom, 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 blah, boom, blah, boom. Around here, Compton, Linwood, LA area, you know what I'm saying? All that shit is going down. But yeah, man. Independence Day, 4th of July. See, you know, okay, who got independent and what they got independent from, and stuff like that. So if you look up what Independence Day is, let's look. Let's actually look instead of just talking. So if I look up, hey Siri, the meaning of Independence Day. It says, known colloquially as the 4th of July, fuck that word up, is a federal holiday in the United States commemorating the Declaration of Independence, which was ratified by the Second Continental Congress of July 1776, established in the United States of America. Let's go further into it. 13 colonies were no longer the founding father delegates of the Second Continental Congress declared that the 13 colonies, 13 of them, were no longer subject or subordinate to the monarch of Britain, King George III, and were now united, free and independent states. The Congress voted to approve independence by passing the Lee Resolution on July 2nd and adopted the Declaration of Independence 2 days later, July 4th. Independence Day is commonly associated with fireworks, parades, and all that, whatever. Background. During the American Revolution, the legal separation of the 13 colonies from Great Britain in 1776 actually occurred in July 2nd when the Second Continental Congress voted to approve the Resolution of Independence that was being proposed in June by Richard Henry Lee of Virginia, declaring the United States independent from Great Britain's rule. After voting for independence, Congress turned attention to Declaration of Independence, stating and explaining this decision, which has been prepared by the Committee of Five, which Thomas Jefferson as its particular author. While Jefferson consulted extensively with the other 4 members of the Committee of Five, he largely wrote the Declaration of Independence and isolation over 17 days. So, look, so basically, the United States, the 13 colonies then were under, pretty much control of the people where they came from, which is Great Britain. You know what I'm saying? Germany, all that stuff over there. So basically, you know what I'm saying? They after a bunch of them dudes came over here on the slave ships. Yeah, like I said, them people from Britain, Germany with their cockroaches and all kind of other stuff. They came over here on the slave ships to America, which was heavily populated by what Christopher Columbus says is right here. Let's go to the definition of an American. Original definition of American of an American. (1950s) pertaining to the Western Hemisphere and its Aboriginal inhabitants, from modern Latin Americanas, from America. The sense of pertaining. Hey, what is this? I like this. See, I be finding stuff all the time though. This is etymology, American, pertaining to the sense of pertaining to the residents of North America of European, originally British descent, is recorded by 1640s, later pertaining to of United States, French, American, Spanish, and Italian, and German. From Americanas, attested from 1838, the American Beauty Rose, 1886, American English. So this 18, 19, all stuff. So in the 1570s, it says originally one of the Aboriginal peoples discovered in the Western Hemisphere by Europeans. So let's go to this one. Let's go to the Webster Dictionary of 1828. Who unplugged it? RJ! Plug that cord! That cord! Do I sound like a history teacher?
No, but Clarice doesn't have a job because you gave Marvin her spot.
Marvin? American. Okay, so the original. How many people did I lose? It's 3 people. Ain't nobody commenting or doing nothing. I don't know who the fuck up in here. Motherfuckers just ain't commenting or nothing. Bastards. You bastards. Hold up, man. Damn, man. So, American. This is the original 1820 Webster's 1828 definition of American. So this is all gonna come together. So, American, a noun, a native of America, originally applied to the Aboriginals, are copper-colored races found here by the Europeans, but now applied to the Europeans and their offsprings. Originally applied to the copper-colored. Who was copper-colored? Don't say black, but who was copper-colored? Copper-colored people, us. Hey, look at the dude right to the if you count from the left, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th person, look like Pharrell Williams right there. Crazy, huh? Y'all people, the Indians, the real ones. And let's look up $5 Indian. They might not give it to me. The Dawes Royce, Indian country today. Paying to play Indian. Paying to play Indian. Paying to play Indian. The Rawls words and the legacy of the $5 Indians. They wonder why a lot of these Indians look white and Caucasian. The $5 ones. Paying a commissioner $5 could get a opportunist white person on the Dawes rolls 125 years ago, which still causes problems for tribes today. It may be fashionable to play Indian now, but was also trendy 125 years ago when people paid $5 a piece. 125 years ago. 125 years ago. That's about the time this stuff was cracking off, right? 18 something, 19 something. Yeah. 18 something. Yeah, so these so-called $5 Indians paid the government agents under the table in order to reap the benefits that came with having Indian blood. So this is where it all comes together. See, this is what I be trying. This is the part that matters. When people say it don't really matter, it's so what if it just got to change history? Okay, it's not big. No, it fucking matters. Why? Because we're owed a whole lot. People are reaping benefits that we supposed to be reaping, but we ain't getting. So these so-called $5 Indians paid the government agents, mainly white men with the appetite for land. $5 Indians paid to register on the Dawes Royce, earning fraudulent enrollment in tribes along with benefits inherited by generations to come. These were opportunistic white men who wanted access to land or food rations, said Gregory Smithers, associate professor of history at Virginia Commonwealth University.
Uncle Ryan, he took my chocolate. Give it back.
The Dawes Commission, established in 1893 to enforce the General Allotment Act 1877, which was charged with convincing tribes to give me candy.
He got like a whole bag.
So what? If it's his, give it to him.
Give it back.
It's right there.
It's right there.
No, he better not ask when I get a whole bag of
Nope,
Skittles.
exactly.
I get stuff. He better not ask.
You got this one dirty. Oh, you have that one.
All right, the Dawes Rose Commission, a bunch of kids. So there you go about the $5 Indians. What did this guy have to say about it? Look like he on Facebook. Can't play on Facebook.
What in the $5 instant Indian is going on here? It's almost like erasing indigenous people is not enough. You gotta mock their culture while you do it too, huh? That is so insensitive, and I'm talking about just lacking of humanity when you did that right there, how you did it. Stop playing. Y'all got a lot of energy for acting like Native Americans and using them as logos and mascots and things. But where's that energy when it comes to their general welfare? You know what's going on the reservations all across America right now during this coronavirus? I'm talking about every time a Native elder dies, their culture and their language is kind of, held into contempt, and then people like you go and mock it. You know what I'm saying? I thought we all supposed to be Americans, which brings me to another point. You do realize when people say, I don't know if you said it or not, you probably like somebody that said, America is a country of immigrants. They ain't immigrants. They been here. If you're not native, don't do stuff like that. Just don't do
it. Yeah, man. So, I don't know, man. It's almost crazy, man. TikTok be going crazy with the shit. I know I'll be going crazy on TikTok. Man, why we gotta do my TikTok be going crazy with the Aboriginal stuff for sure. Most of the stuff I spread always be hold up, man. What the hell, man?
You don't get it.
The Dawes Commission was in charge of enrolling Native American citizens and their former slaves. This was necessary in order to break up the vast amounts of land held by the Indians and their freedmen so that white men can organize Oklahoma as a state. Let me tell you about it. I'm the young black mayor, your #1 history influencer. During the Dawes enrollment, tribal natives had to prove that they were citizens by blood, but there was no DNA technology during those times. The application process was an in-person interview in which witnesses came along to vouch for. If you were Indian in appearance, you had no problem. If you were a black native, you had a major issue. You needed well-respected Indian family members to vouch for you. And even when you had them, you could still be placed on the freedman roll by the government agent enrolling you if they wanted to do so. In the case of Betty Liggett, about 2,000 Black Indian applicants were locked out of tribal citizenship through the Dawes enrollment process. It gets deep. I'll tell you more next time. Your #1 history influencer. The Dawes Commission was in charge of enrolling Native American citizens and their former slaves. This was necessary in order to break up the vast amounts of land held by the Indians and their freedmen so that white men can organize Oklahoma as a state. Let me tell you about it. I'm the young black mayor. Your #1.
Yeah, man. So I was getting a lot of shit on mine about the copper cutters. The copper. When I say copper. You say who is copper and who's not?
Bruh. Native American, born here in Virginia. I have no African inheritance whatsoever and no African relatives. I am all Cherokee Indian. How come? You probably are too. Well, why do you say that? Because Cherokee, the Indian is black. Actually, it's the same people that Columbus met when he got off the boat. We are not African. This is Richmond, Virginia, where the first 20 slaves landed. There's no record of any other slaves landing here. Those 20 Africans that landed here were on a boat that was hijacked by Portuguese. The real black slaves here were Portuguese. Most of the slaves
in this country were actually white, not black. My people owned slaves. We weren't slave owners. 96% of the Southern slaves were owned by the 5 tribes of the Lakota. I am Cherokee, the largest of the 5 tribes. All right. Appreciate it, man. You have a good one. Native American.
So basically, it's just a lot, man. So yeah, so they got their independence today, but our independence was supposed to be Juneteenth when they freed the slaves and stuff like that or whatever. But mentally we wasn't freed already. That Henny. Mentally we wasn't free. We still had we still had a mind. Getting some out of here. Nice. Out of here. We get to the mind. Got everybody here today. I gotta get to the mind. I'm gonna let my pops get to interview him one day too. When he was Cuz was doing the joint back in the day about the freedom riders, the sit-ins and things like that. So I'm gonna get by him on. I'm gonna get by him on an interview, mandatory cast. But let me check the comments because I got everybody still in here, man. KMB, salute. Bump Capone, salute, man. Big T, man. Salute. Happy 4th. Stay safe, man. Salute. Yeah. So when they had the Dawes Commission, they had the $5 Indians. Everybody was kind of moving forward with. So it's all about color, though. Color didn't come into place until like a little later and shit. Color came into place when it was about land and stuff. So that's when the color-coded thing came. Where imagine a gang of people come into a country of so-called heathens, and they showing us little religion stuff, and we showing them crops and stuff, and we was both supposed to have mutual agreement. But there was a lot of us, so we had land, we had farms, we had land, we had everything, but they kept bringing them over here from Britain and Germany and all them places. Come over here, the new land. And so what happened was they like, man, they started running out of shit to give them. You know what I'm saying? Because land was like big back in the day. It wasn't like this right here, a few acres, you know what I'm saying? A few square feet, you know what I'm saying? It was acres on acres on acres of land that they was giving away. So it became more people, more of their people look like them. It was weird though, because it was dark skinned people from Britain and too, stuff like that, Spain too, because they're Aboriginal. So it was dark people everywhere. So when that came apart, they came up on the shit where it was like, man, we got to get some of that benefits. We got to start doing something. So when they came over here too, man, they enslaved the people who didn't. So the black slaves, so-called slaves, there was slaves. So those slaves were the people who was going against what was going on. They was fighting against the white people. You know what I'm saying? So they didn't want shit. DeSoto was over here wreaking havoc. It was a lot of wars of people revolting against that shit. We like, nah, man, y'all funny. We don't trust that shit. Leave our land alone. No, it's ours. Y'all coming over here? Nah. Y'all ain't about to start come fucking up shit over here, man, which they did. All that diseases and homosexuality and all kind of bullshit they brought over here. But yeah, man, and so it was a lot of stuff that was going on around that time. And so what they had to do is make a drastic decision. Some people was like, forget it, we'll just go along with them. So those are the people that had the lands and all that stuff. But so it was, and slaves and district servants, there was white people coming over here with nothing. So they had to work for people. So who do you think they was working for? The people who had all the land. Yeah. So and it just as they came over here more and more with their guns and all kind of other shit, you know what I'm saying? They pushing their agenda, the trickery, the fuckery, the wordplay, and then they end up getting all our land and stuff like that. And then later after that, that's when they came with the colleges, and they came with the African American studies was changed 3 times. African American studies to Afro and all that other stuff, which is a hairstyle. We so gullible, we let someone call us a whole race by a goddamn hairstyle. You know, and we just happy with it. And we take so much abuse, while white people complain, but then keep listening to what they're saying instead of developing your own community, police your own community, get your own everything your own, and just stop because it's the hate, the killing, the redlining, just the prejudice in itself is not going to subside. You know, there's a lot of money in it. It's a lot of other stuff in it, man. But yeah, I'm gonna bring y'all to the panel, man. Y'all can come to the panel and talk about it. Whatever y'all want to say, you know what I'm saying, about the situation at hand. You know what I'm saying? Your point of view. You know what I'm saying? You have a point of view. You know what I'm saying? I posted it from both pages. And that's my Aboriginal Ace page right there. Y'all can find me at that page. Aboriginal Ace, American Indian. Aboriginal Ace, American Indian, man. That page, that's like strictly, you know what I'm saying, straight up. That's it. This page got a little leniency, got a little bit more extra stuff to go with it. So you get a little flavor from both sides. So, in a nutshell, man, anybody want to slide up to the top? Just go there. Rack it, man. I gotta get me a tube, man. I got some fireworks. You know, I'm about to blow up, shoot. But anyway, man, a little short video of 4th of July, my point of view, where I stand at on it, you know what I'm saying? To me, it's the time of family, you chilling, you know what I'm saying? Celebrate. And as America as a whole, yeah, you know, cool. But, you know, as they got independent from Britain, because we was already over here, you know, they got independent because they came over here. And they was getting funded by Britain and stuff to come over here to explore and do stuff, you know what I'm saying? And they got so many people over here, they was like, man, shoot, man, it's our own country. We use some of these niggas over here too. We can fight. You know what I'm saying? That's what happened. You know what I'm saying? Fight. But yeah, the world is flat. It's closer than what you think. That's why they flying planes. That's why they can fly planes to Pearl Harbor without running out of gas, some type of shit. In Britain, all those wars and stuff so close because we all close. We ain't no big globe circle, man. We right here on a flat map. If you got a brain, use it. If you don't got a brain, whatever, man. Keep on thinking what you've been indoctrinated to think. You know, I'm not calling nobody ignorant or nothing like that, but if you got a brain to think for yourself, you feel me? For Digging Smith. Hey, ask Pop where his Remy at, why he all in the Henny. No, just well, yeah, you came over here with a bottle of Remy. You had a couple cups and tucked it away. He said they got that Henny out. We tucked this in. He drew a line on there. I'm gonna stop it with us right here. Yeah, that Remy be looking like it go fast. Yeah, Remy go anytime. Yeah, it's all good. Yeah, man.
Remy went up on the holiday.
Right, yeah, that Remy go. And Jeremiah not even here. You know what I'm saying? Y'all say what's up to Pops, man. He right here chilling, man. You know what I'm saying, man? That's Pops right there, man. That's the live right there, man. It's everybody live. It's alive, everybody. It's just a lot of people. Yeah, just say what's happening.
What's up, y'all?
You know?
Y'all know how to make that 9, 1, and 3 and dot it, don't you?
So, man, like he said, make a 9 and 1, a 3, and then dot them. And that's what you can go do to yourself. Oh, man. Y'all remember I showed y'all last time. We're here chilling. Boy, oh, there we go. I'm about to ask him where. Let me get a tube. I need a tube. Anyway, man, we are here 4th of July, man. Kids, everybody chilling. Nieces, nephews, man, sisters, brothers, pops, mom. Man, that's why it is at Bone Cones. 100 Talk channel, y'all. Crazy man right there. Job man, salute, man. 100, man. Yeah, all that, man. Go back and look at the video. Go see my point of views on the 4th of July. Go research for yourself. You can't go by what somebody say. Even you don't go by what I'm saying. Research for yourself, like I did. Look into those documents. Find your history. Find your family. I have to go travel to Tennessee myself. I want to go this year. Ain't gonna happen probably. I gotta get no documents. I gotta find out. Birth certificates of my great grandparents, stuff like that, man. If I can do that. Salute to everybody out there that came through. Salute to everybody that tapped in. Donate to the. Salute to everybody who donated to the page. Would you want to come here and say what's up? You want to say what's up? Come over here and say what's up, man. Come here now. Come here, Noggin. Okay. Come and say what's up, man. Y'all come say what's up. Wait, they want to say what Legend want to say what's up. What's up? What's up, man? So yeah, man. That's Ledge. My son RJ right here. RJ, aka 2 times, not finesse 2 times, but 2 times, original 2 times, 2 times the boy, 5 times RJX. We're gonna get it go, pow pow. Y'all better get it on, get it cracking. Noggins.
He's scared of the dog.
Noggin, you scared of the dog?
After like 2 days ago, he was holding him, running with him.
You gonna say what's up? Come say what's up. Come say what's up. Just come right here.
You want this one?
Just say what's up. Julius. Hey, what's up?
What's up?
Say yeah, man.
It's me, Julius.
Yeah, see.
You want this?
We're chilling, post it up. Family is everything, you know what I'm saying? Everybody messes with Boom Coon, man. Boom Coon place, man. We here, man. Just like that. And we're gonna come back next year with the same 4th of July. I hope y'all got some knowledge today out of everything. You know, I'm not saying don't go light for hours and forth because America is America. Even though it wasn't our freedom, because we ain't from Britain.
Yo, look what happened to this popsicle.
We ain't from Britain, so it ain't our freedom, but yeah, salute. We salute, man. Happy Independence Day. Happy Juneteenth. Happy Cinco de Mayo. And all the Independence Days for all the races and all the countries and all the places out there, man. Salute from your boy Boom Coon. And this is how many? What's the number? And this is. Can I get a what? What's my favorite word?
100.
100 talk. Good job, 2 times.
We got slushy now.
The biggity boy.
Keep it consistent, do y'all thing, and keep it always 100.
Monkey.
That monkey thought he was
I don't know, that monkey, man.